everyone. Welcome to the Reconnection House. I'm Reverend Tina Firewolf Powell. Before we go any further, let's talk about two words that typically have a bit of buzz to them: church and reverend. What do I mean by reverend? What kind of reverend am I? Well, I'm an interfaith, interspiritual reverend, and that usually gets kind of a glazed look when I say it, because it's not a religion. People typically say, oh, well, what religion's that? It isn't one. It's more of a movement, if you want to call it that. I studied world religions in a seminary with the focus of compassionate communication, with the focus of self-discovery, with the focus of bridging in contemplative practice to our everyday, wonderfully extraordinary, ordinary lives. So what I'd like to do, or what I have done, is I have created a church without walls, a church that's mobile. I call it mobile leadership because I'm very interested in empowering people to understand their mind or the ego and that grand story that plays chattering on in our head that often keeps us kind of on the treadmill or the hamster wheel, if you want to call it that, and also understanding our hearts or our spirit, or what I call the guru within. That place where all our answers are. Well, how do you get in there in the first place? My talks are lighthearted. Oftentimes I'm bringing tales from my very own self-discovery process, and we can all laugh at me so that we can learn to navigate our ego or our minds and our hearts, so that we can unleash and empower ourselves to transform and live reconnected lives, defined by you. So there's no religion being promoted. You don't even have to believe in anything. All I'm interested in is taking compassionate dialogue, contemplative practice, and self-leadership skills into rural communities and various faiths and traditions, into places that typically might not get this information. So if you're interested in connecting, look at the Find Me section on my website, phone number and email. And if you would like to contribute a tax-deductible donation to the Reconnection House, there's a button right below this video that goes straight into a PayPal account for the Reconnection House, and I would so appreciate your contribution. The money helps me travel and helps me offer free talks to various locations around the United States. Take care, everyone.